Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again to another Arabic lesson on العربية للناشئين كتاب الأول book 1. Inshallah, in today's lesson, we are going to be looking at some of the exercises that are below the previous lesson, which is ta'arufun introduction. So the first one, here we have an instruction that says, حول كما في المثالين التاليين. This means, حول means change, كما في المثالين التاليين, according to the following two examples. So the first example, مثال الأول, here we have عبد الله تلميذ. This means Abdullah is a student. So after it you have huwa tilmidhun, he is a student. So what they want us to do in this exercise is to replace the nouns with the pronoun, either huwa or hiya. So we use huwa when it is the masculine gender and hiya when it is the feminine gender. So مثال الثاني, example 2, have Basimun Andonisiyun. That is, Basim is an Indonesian. So now we are going to say Huwa Andonisiyun. He is an Indonesian. So that is the example. In the exercise, number 1, we have Muhammadun Ustadhun. Muhammad is a teacher. So now we say Huwa Ustadhun. He is a teacher. Number 2, have Abdullahi Pakistaniyun. Abdullah is a Pakistani. Now we say Huwa Pakistaniyun. He is a Pakistani. Number 3, Basimun Tilmidun. Basim is a student. Huwa Tilmidun. He is a student. Al-Mudarrisu Jadidun. The teacher is new. Huwa Jadidun. He is new. Muhammadun Andonisiyun. Muhammad is an Indonesian. Now we say Huwa Andonisiyun. He is an Indonesian. Hasanun Tilmidun. Hasan is a student. Huwa Tilmidun. He is a student. So this is how we are supposed to do this exercise. So now let's move on to the next one. And here we have an instruction that says, أجري الحوار كما في المثال. This means, أجري means run. That is the commanding tense of jara, he ran. يجري, he is running. Then when you want to command someone to run, you say أجري, run. أجري الحوار, run the conversation. That is, create the conversation. Kama fil mithal, according to the example. So in the example, here we have Abdullah and Basim. So these are the two words we are going to use to create a little conversation. So as for Abdullah, we're going to say Ahlan Abdullahi. Hello Abdullah. Then as for Basim, we will say Ahlan wa sahlan Basim. Hi Basim, or welcome Basim. So that is the example. In the exercise, number 1, we have Muhammad and Aliyu. So as for Muhammad, we say Ahlan Muhammadun. Hello Muhammad. Then as for Ali, we say Ahlan wa sahlan Aliyun. Hi or welcome Ali. Number 2, we have Abdul Aziz and Zakaria. Ahlan Abdul Aziz. Hello Abdul Aziz. Ahlan wa sahlan Zakaria. Hi Zakaria. Ahlan Ahmad. Hello Ahmad. Ahlan wa sahlan Adnanun. Hi or welcome Adnan. Ahlan Mahmudun. Hello Mahmud. Ahlan wa sahlan Hasanun. Hi Hasan. Ahlan Abdullahi. Hello Abdullah. Ahlan wa sahlan Basimun. Hi Basim. So this is how we are supposed to do this exercise. So now let's proceed to the next one. And here we have a new lesson, which is الدرس العشرون, that is lesson 20. And the topic is تدريبات, exercises. So in this lesson, they want us to do more exercises that are relating to the previous lesson. So here we have الوحدة السابعة, chapter 7. So the first exercise, here we have an instruction that says استبدل كما في المثالين. That means exchange according to the two examples. So before the example, here we have the expression that says Abdullahi Pakistaniyun. That is, Abdullah is a Pakistani. Abdullahi Pakistaniyun. Abdullah is a Pakistani. مثال الأول, example 1, we have Muhammadun. So here they want us to replace Abdullah with the new name Muhammad. So now we're going to say Muhammadun Pakistaniyun. Muhammad is a Pakistani. مثال الثاني, example 2, we have Andonisiyun, that is an Indonesian. So here we're going to replace Pakistaniyun with Andonisiyun. Now we say Muhammadun Andonisiyun. Muhammad is an Indonesian. So that is the example. In the exercise, number 1, we have Ahmad. So here we're going to replace Ahmad with Muhammad. Now we say Ahmadu Andonisiyun. Ahmad is an Indonesian. Number 2, we have Kuwaitiyun. Now we say Ahmadun Kuwaitiyun. Ahmad is a Kuwaiti. Number 3, we have Aliyu. Now we say Aliyun Kuwaitiyun. Ali is a Kuwaiti. So this is how we are going to complete this exercise. So now let's proceed to the next one. And here we have an instruction that says حول كما في المثالين التاليين. This means exchange according to the following two examples. So in the first section of the exercise, we have أولا, that is, first of all, here we are provided with two words, Abdullah and Pakistan. So what they want us to do here is to connect this nationality, Pakistan, to Abdullah, meaning we are supposed to say Abdullah is a Pakistani. So how do we say that? So in this case, we're going to say Abdullahi Pakistaniyun. That is, Abdullah is a Pakistani. Number 2, have Zakaria and As-Sumal. So here we are going to say Zakaria is a Somalian. So in that case, I'm going to say Zakaria Somaliyun. That is, Zakaria is a Somalian. In the exercise, number 1, we have Muhammad and Indonesia. So here we're going to say Muhammadun Andonisiyun. Muhammad is an Indonesian. Number 2, we have Ahmad, Malaysia. So here you're going to say Ahmadu Maliziyun. Ahmad is a Malaysian. Number 3, we have Aliyun and Al-Kuwait. Aliyun Kuwaitiyun. Ali is a Kuwaiti. Mahmudun Misriyun. Mahmud is an Egyptian. So this is how we are going to complete this exercise. So the second part of the exercise, which is Thaniyan, here we have Abdullah and Pakistan. So what they want us to do here is to attach Hada and the pronoun Huwa to these two words. So to begin with, we are going to say Hada Abdullahi. This is Abdullah. Then as for Pakistan, we're going to say Huwa Pakistaniyun. He is a Pakistani. Zakaria and As-Sumal. Hada Zakaria. This is Zakaria. Huwa Somaliyun. He is a Somali. So that is the end of the second exercise. So now let's move on to the next exercise on this lesson. And here we have an instruction that says A'id. A'id means repeat. So in this exercise, they want us to learn the Arabic numbers, both in figures and words. So the first one we have the number 1. So when we want to write 1 in figures in Arabic, we write it in this form, like an alif. And in words, it is pronounced as wahidun, wahidun, 1. Then number 2 is written in this form, and it is pronounced as ithnan, ithnan, 2. Wahidun, 1, ithnan, 2. Then 3 is written in this format, and it is pronounced as thalathatun, 3. Wahidun, 1, ithnan, 2, thalathatun, 3. So this is the end of this exercise, and here they want us to practice how to write these numbers in figures. So the first one is 1, and the second one is 2, and the third one is 3. So this is the end of this exercise. So I think with this we've come to the end of the exercises that are below this lesson, and also we've come to the end of today's lesson. We hope you enjoyed the lesson. See you in the next one. مع السلامة. إلى اللقاء.